So we'll get started.
Okay.
We have our Theraband.
Mm-hmm.
We'll set that to the side. We'll start feet parallel, hip width apart, soft bend in our knees. Let's take a big inhale. Bring our fingertips to the ceiling. Grow taller. Relax the shoulders out of the ears. Exhale, scoop the abs, round it down. Let everything hang heavy at the bottom. Head hangs heavy, arms hang heavy. While we're there, we'll bend one knee and bend the other. Pedaling our legs out. Feel that stretch through the back body, through the low back. Let's come back to center. Gently nod our head yes. Gently shake our head no, releasing any tension there. Big inhale, feel the rib cage expand through the back body. Exhale, scoop the abs, tuck the pelvis, slowly roll it up. Restacking the spine one piece at a time. Heads last to come up. When it does, let's roll the shoulders back and down. Back and down one more time. Okay, we're going to do it again. We're going to go into a plank this time as we roll down. So standing facing our mat. Big inhale as we grow tall. Exhale, nod chin to chest. And roll it down. When we come to the bottom, let everything hang heavy. Soften the knees if you need to. Hands find the mat. And we'll walk it out. Find our first plank of the morning. Pressing back through the heels, slight tug of the pelvis, strong through the shoulders, neck is long. And just breathing here. Checking in with our body. Big inhales, big exhales. Feel the shoulder blades pulling away. Strong through the lats. Cores engaged, glutes engaged, hamstrings, calves. Top of the head reaches away from the heels, lengthening the body. And we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's pike our hips to the ceiling. Find that up stretch. While we're there, bend one knee. Press back through the opposite heel and switch. And switch. And switch. And one more time. When we're even, come back to center, soften the knees if we need to, walk the hands back to the toes, back to the bottom of that roll down. Big inhale there. Exhale, scoop the abs, tuck the pelvis, slowly roll it up. It's last to come up. Let's roll the shoulders back and down, and we'll keep them there. Okay, so we're gonna grab our Theraband. And we're going to start with just some squats, warming up through the low body. So feet parallel, hip width apart, arms long. Want a little bit of tension on this band, but we want enough space so we can really press back against the front of the thighs as we stand up. So we're going to sit down, Theraband comes up to shoulder height. Stand up, find that chest expansion, press through the triceps. Inhale, sit it down, exhale, stand it up. Belly button scooping in. Weight heavy in our heels. Using that exhale as we come up. And 5. Think inner thighs engaged, keeping those knees parallel. And 3, 2, 1. Hold it down and pulse, pulse, pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way back up. Just bring heels together, toes apart. Find our Pilates feet. Same thing we just did. We have just a shoulder height. And right back down, press against those thighs. We don't have to necessarily go as low here. We want heels squeezing together. Really zip up the inner thighs as we come up. Feel that contraction through the glutes at the top. Still using our exhale. Getting some mobility through the ankles. And 3, 2, last one. And hold it and pulse, pulse, pulse. Relax the shoulders. 3, 2, 1, and up. Let's bring the feet wide, toes are parallel. It's a little bit awkward here. We're wider than our hips, toes pointed forward. And we're going to sit it down and stand it up. and sit it down and stand up. Beautiful, Lisa. I'm so glad you joined me this morning.
Me too.
And 5, 4, we should be starting to feel those triceps work as we press back. 3, 2, 1. Sit it down and hold it, and pulse, pulse, pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. We'll stay wide and externally rotate. You can come a little bit wider if you need to. Last set here. Arms on, sit it down, stand up. Still pressing against the front of the thighs, getting that expansion through the front of the shoulders. Knees tracking over the second and third toe. Feel inner thighs working, feel glutes working. And 4, 3, 2. Last one. Sit it down, hold it down, and a little pulse, pulse, pulse. 2, 1, lift the left heel. Pulse, pulse, pulse. 2, 1, trade heels, lift the right heel. Pulse, pulse, pulse. 2, 1, lift both heels, find our balance. And pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way up. Set the heels down, shake everything up. Okay, how's everything feeling?
Good.
So we're gonna come down to our mat. Bring the band with you. We're gonna do some bridging. So arms are long. Band is right across the front of our hips. Think about pressing into that band, holding it tight. Create some tension there, some resistance as we bridge. We'll start by keeping the hips down with some pelvic tucks and tilts. Let's exhale, imprint the low back. Inhale, rock out to neutral. Exhale, imprint the low back. Inhale, rock out to neutral. 2 more. Think about that connection through the core, movement through the lumbar spine. Last one. And with our next exhale, scoop the abs, tuck the pelvis, peel those hips up. Inhale at the top, exhale, slowly roll down. So we're holding this band tight down by our hips, creating a little bit more work as we peel up. Think glutes working, hamstrings working as we press the knees forward over the ankles. Think about that length through the spine as we peel up. And each time we roll down, we're finding more mobility, softening through the upper spine, mid spine, low back, and then tailbone comes down last. And we've got 2 more. Think inner thighs engaged, pulling toward the midline of the body, not letting those knees fall open. Last one, let's peel it up, hold it up. Nice flat back. We're gonna hinge at the hips, tap the booty to the mat, exhale back up. Tap the mat, exhale back up. And 5, 4, use our exhale, 3, 2, 1, hold it up, big inhale there. Exhale, slowly roll down. Let's hug our knees into our chest. Rock side to side, round out the low back. Okay. Let's go ahead and take the band in our hands. Fingertips to the ceiling. Let's bring the left leg to tabletop, then the right. Squeeze those legs together, gently imprint the low back if you need to. We're gonna exhale and lift the chest. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. And 4, 3, little pressure out on that band. 2, last one, lift and hold and pulse higher, higher, higher. 3, 2, 1, inhale, roll it down. Let's bring one foot to the mat, then the other. And band goes right back across the front of the hips. Second set of bridging here. Arms are long, heels close to the booty. And we're gonna come wide and externally rotate. We'll exhale, scoop our abs, peel the hips up, hold it up. And we're gonna clamshell, knees closed and open. Closed and open. And 4. Warming up through those hips, think inner thighs pulling the knees together. 2. Last one, open the knees as wide as our shoulders, little pulses higher, higher, higher. 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Close the knees. Pulse higher, higher, higher. 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly roll down. Tailbone's last to come down. We'll hug our knees into our chest. Rock side to side, bend out the low back. And we're going to bring those legs into tabletop. Fingertips reach for the ceiling. This time as we lift the chest, we're going to extend the legs. We exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. And 4, 3. Warming up to those upper abdominals as we lift. Low abdominals as we extend the legs. Last one, we'll lift and hold and pulse higher, higher, higher. 3, 2, hold. Point the toes and flex. Point and flex. And 3 more. 2, 1. Legs come back to tabletop. Feet find the floor. Okay, last set of bridging here. We're going to take that band around the ball of the right foot. Toes are reaching to the ceiling. Hold the ends of that band nice and tight, elbows into our side. That left foot's on the floor, heel fairly close to the booty is going to be nicer. We're going to go into single leg bridging. Let's scoop the abs, tuck the pelvis, peel the hips up. Inhale there, exhale, roll down. 3 more. Scoop the abs, peel the hips up. And exhale, roll down. And 2, keeping those hips level. Last one, peel it up, hold it up, and we're going to sweep the leg low and right back up. And sweep it down. And sweep. And 2, 1. Toes to the ceiling, little pulses higher, higher, higher. 3, 2, 1. Inhale there. Exhale, roll it down. Okay, we're going to extend the left leg long. Right toes still to the ceiling. We're going to go into some leg circles. Reach the toes further. We're going to come across the midline of our body, down and around. Across the midline, down and around. Think about stabilizing through the pelvis, not letting the hips rock side to side. Only making this circle as large as we can control it. Core is engaged, helping with the stabilization. And when we come back to the ceiling, let's reverse. Open out to the side, come down, around, across the midline of the body and back up. Inhale down, exhale up. And 3, 2. Last one. And we'll bend the knee in. Let's switch feet with that band. Right foot finds the floor, while the left foot is in that strap, or in that Theraband. Elbows tight to the side, toes reaching for the ceiling. We're going into those articulating bridges. Let's exhale, scoop our abs, peel the hips up. Inhale there, exhale, roll down. Inhale as we rock out to neutral, exhale, peel up. Inhale there, exhale, roll down. And 3. Feeling that work through the right glute now, 2. Last one, peel it up, hold it up. We're going to sweep that leg low and right back up. Beautiful. And sweep it low, right back up. And 3. Keeping the hips level for 2. Last one, toes to the ceiling, all pulses higher, higher, higher. 3, 2, 1. Inhale there. Exhale, slowly roll down. We'll extend that left leg long, toes to the ceiling. Let's go into those leg circles. Come across the center of the body. Down and around. Across, down and around. So just focus on that movement through the hip. Feel that femur head rotating in the ball and socket joint. 2 more. Really stabilizing through the pelvis. Keep the hips level. Last one. And let's reverse. Open out to the side. Down across the midline of the body and back up. And 3. 2. Last one. And then we'll hug the knees in. Drop that Theraband off to the side. Give ourselves some knee circles in one direction. Knee circles in the other direction. Inhale, keep hugging those knees. Use our exhale, roll all the way up to seated. Grab a sip of water if you need it. How are we doing?
Great.
Okay, so we're gonna come into a sideline position.
Okay.
But first, we're gonna take this band and tie it around the thighs. So, from the bottom, I just kind of tie it in a knot on the top. And tie pretty easy after we're done with this hip. And then we'll lay on our side. Forearm on the mat, strong through the side body, lift it up out of that shoulder. And then we'll lift our heels into space. Favorite part of every class, right? Let's clamshell open and closed. And open and close. Think about staying strong through that side body. And we've got 4, 3, 2, 1. And now open the entire leg. And open. And open. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Open and hold and little pulse. 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 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way back down. Pound it out a little bit. Let's take that band off. We can untie it. We're going to put the band around the ball of the top foot. The band around the ball of the top foot. Make sure the ends are even. And they want it to come under the bottom knee. So let that bottom knee be on top of the band to kind of hold it in place. Again, strong shoulder. We're going to lift that leg to hip height. And then we're going to lift and lower. And lift and lower. You can decide how tight you want the band here. Think not lifting so high, we're collapsing into the side body. And 2, 1, hold it there, point our toes, sweep the leg forward, flex the foot back. Really focus on stabilizing through the hips, not letting that top hip rock forward and back. Belly button pulling in, still strong through that shoulder. And 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to point the toes forward, bring that leg just back in line with the hip. We'll bend the knee into tabletop, press it out. This is where I always like to make it tighter. Bend it in, press it out. Really pressing through the heel. Like we're pushing something heavy away from us. I know we did these on Tuesday, but it's a little bit more fun with the band. And 3, 2, are you starting to feel it?
Oh yeah.
Last one, press it out, hold it. Little circles. Circle, circle. 3, 2, 1. Remember, smile when it burns. 6, reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend it in. Pound it out. Oh, wow. Let's roll over onto our back. Just kick that down to the side. Roll over onto our back. Cross that top ankle. Ankle we were just working over the other knee.
Oh.
Press the knee open, give a stretch. Ooh, that burned. We can thread our hands between the legs, pull that opposite thigh into the chest, stretching a little deeper, maybe pushing the knee open with your elbow. Well, uncross those legs, roll it up to seated. Okay, we're going to come on up to kneeling in the middle. We have our Theraband in our hands. Fingertips reach for the ceiling. Okay, think weight even in both knees. We're going to lift up and over to the right. Inhale to center. Up and over to the left. Inhale to center. Up and to the right. Up and to the left. Again, up and to the right. Hold it. Take that hand to the hip and back up. Hand to the hip and back up. and 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way back up and over to the left. And left hand to the hip, into the hip. Think about that lengthening through the side body. And 3, 2, 1. All the way back up. And shake the shoulders out. Okay, we're going to take that band behind us. And turn to the side so you can see behind us, palms face away. Still kneeling, we're going to sit the hips back over the heels, hinge slightly forward at the waist. Some gentle pressure out on that band. And we're going to lift, and lift, and lift. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift and hold and open, open, open. 3, 2, 1. Lower just above the booty and open, open, open. 3, 2, 1. And back to center. Okay, we're going to come on up to standing. Feet parallel hip width apart. So we'll take a little break before we do the other side. So getting some more work through the shoulders, some more movement through the shoulders. Holding our band, gentle tension. We're going to take that band to the sky and back down. And band to the sky and back down. And engaging through the core, through the glutes, everything's stable. And 3, 2. Last one, band to the ceiling, hold it. We're going to pull that band down in front, elbows to the sides, and then behind the head, right about to the ponytail. And down in front, think lats here, think opening through the chest as we go behind. Elbows pulling down to our side, that squeeze under the armpits. Think about keeping those knees soft. We don't want to lock them out. And 3 more. And 2. Last one. And all the way back up. Arms come long. Shake the shoulders out. You'll bring the feet just a little wider than the hips for stability. Palms face back. We're going to take that band all the way up and over. Tap the booty and all the way back around. So checking in. How's this feel on each side? Is one side tighter than the other? Is one shoulder tighter than the other? I know for me it's my right shoulder or the one on your left side as you look at me right now. And back and around. One more time. And then we'll bring that band up just to shoulder height. Arms long, shoulders out of ears. We're going to open and open and open. Knees are still soft. And 4, 3, 2, hold it and pulse, pulse, pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1, and back down. Shake it out. Okay, again, we're going to bring the band now up to about nose height. And we open, 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 open. 4, 3, 2, hold it, and pulse, 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 pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1, and all the way down. Shake those shoulders out. So we should be really starting to feel this in the shoulders. Okay. One more time, band comes up just to chest height. Relax the shoulders and we open, 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 open. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it, pulse, 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 pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax, shake it out. Whew, let's come down to the other side. How are those shoulders feeling?
Oh, they're there. Good. Definitely
Okay,
feel it.
let's tie that band around again. Underneath the thighs, just tie a knot on top. We're gonna come down to our side. Make sure we're on the other side. Shoulders strong up on that forearm. Knees are stacked. And we'll lift the heels in space. And then we'll find shell open and closed. Open and closed. And 4, 3, starting to warm up through that top hip now. 2, 1, now the entire leg opens and closes. Open and close. Belly button pulling in. Still strong through the core. And 4, 3, 2, hold it and pulse, pulse, pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way down. Count it out. Okay, we can untie that strap. What did I say? I said something about I was going to take it easy today because I'm sore.
Yeah. So much for that.
Yeah. I don't think that's what I'm doing right now. My body's like, what happened? Okay. Band around the top foot. It's okay. I'll be thinking of this tomorrow when I work out with you. Strong through that shoulder, up on the forearm. Leg comes to hip height. Flex the foot and we lift and lower. Lift and lower. Sorry, I'm laughing because it just burns.
Yeah.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Point the toes. Sweep it forward. Flex it back. We're making our Pilates pants look so good. Right? Getting that booty work. And stabilizing through the pelvis.
A mushy tushy.
Nobody wants a mushy tushy, right? Wasn't that the best?
I love that. I told my husband, he started cracking up.
2, when I saw it, I was like, I gotta share that. 1, back to center, hold it there, bend the knee in, press it out. This is where you can tighten it if you want to. Really press through the heel. Check in with that shoulder, check in with the side body. Are we still active and lifted? And 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold it out there, little circles. Circle, circle. 3, 2, 1, reverse. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, rest it down. Count it out.
Those little circles are,
The circles are the torture part, I think.
yes.
They just hurt. And yet I keep doing them. Okay. Let's land our back, cross that ankle over the other knee, get a figure 4 stretch. Maybe press the knee open to start. Feel that opening through the hip, stretch through that hip and glute. We can thread our hands between the legs, pull that thigh into our chest if it feels nice. You can even kind of put your elbow against the knee or press it open still. And breathe. And breathe. And then we'll uncross those legs, roll it up to seated. Okay, we're coming back into that kneeling position. And this time we're gonna kneel on our band. So make sure we have kind of even length on both sides. We're kneeling on that band. Arms are long, palms face into our body. Chest is open, core active, glutes active, and we're gonna bicep curl. And extend. And curl. And extend. Think about that slow extension, really resisting the band on the way down. So we're finding work in both directions. And 4, 3, 2. Last one, curl it up, hold it, down an inch, up an inch. Down an inch, up an inch. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way down. Okay, arms are long, palms face in. You decide how much tension you want here. We're gonna open to a T and close. Again, resisting on the way down, that's gonna help activate the lats. Think shoulders working on the way up. We're trying not to use momentum, but to really use that muscle engagement. And 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold it up and pulse, pulse, pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way back down. Shake it out. Let's turn the palms to face forward and back to those bicep curls. And curl. And curl. And 6, 5, resisting on the way down. 3, 2, 1, curl and hold, and little pulse, 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 pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way back up. Shake it out. Let's come off of our band. We're gonna hold that band and our left hand overhead, right hand reaches behind us to grab the other end of the band. Okay, we want left elbow to the ceiling. You create how much tension you need there. We're gonna extend to the ceiling, think tricep here. Just moving through that elbow. And 5, resisting on the way down still. 4, 3, 2, 1, and all the way down. Let's switch sides. Now band in the right hand, elbow to the ceiling, left hand reaches behind and grabs the band, and we continue. You decide how much tension you want. Keeping the wrist flat. And 5, 4, 3, working those triceps, 2, 1, and all the way down. Shake it out. Okay, we're gonna sit on our mat. Legs are locked up. We're gonna wrap that band around the toes, around the ball of the foot. So both legs extended. Now, if this bothers your low back, you can always soften the knees a little bit. If it doesn't feel good to extend the legs, don't do it. Like sitting tall, lifting off the tailbone, and we're gonna cross one strap over the other. Arms are long, palms face the floor. Let's pull back for a high row and extend. Think really squeezing the shoulder blades together, opening through the chest, belly button pulling in, core engaged. And we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, extend the arms. Now we're gonna go back just with the right arm, look over the right shoulder. Back to center, stay on that right side, left arm is active, reaching out toward our toes. And roll it back. And roll it back. Getting that twist through the center of the body. And 2, 1, back to center, let's switch. And left arm goes back. Right arm is active, check in, wrist is flat on that left arm as we pull back. We're not gonna break at the wrist. Use that exhale to twist, growing taller as we twist. Like a corkscrew opening a bottle of wine. And 3, 2, 1, back to center. Let's uncross those bands, make sure we have room behind us. Light tension on the band. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, scoop our abs, roll all the way back. Head comes to the mat. Big inhale. With our exhale, nod chin to chest and roll it up. Stacking our spine at the top. Inhale there. Exhale, roll back. Inhale as the head taps the mat. Exhale, nod chin to chest, roll up. Stacking our spine at the top. So you decide how much tension you want here, how much support you want here. Think heels pressing into the mat as we roll up. Try not to let those heels lift. Keeping the arms straight the whole time, so we don't want to bend the elbows and pull into the strap to help ourselves. Think slow on the way down, that's where we're finding most of the work. And that big exhale is what's helping us curl up. And 2. Last one. And sit it up. Okay, we're gonna go ahead Bend those knees and roll it all the way down. We'll bring the legs to tabletop. And let's let go of that hand, just set it down. Hug the knees, elbows are wide. We're gonna exhale, roll it up. Just find our balance on our sit bones. Keep those elbows wide. Inhale there, exhale, roll it back. Exhale, deeper, roll it up. So we're rolling like a ball. Get this massage through the spine. Think biceps active. Keep the elbows lifted. Channeling our inner 2-year-old. Hold up in a nice tight little ball there. Always finding our balance. And we've got 3, 2. The last one. And feet find the floor. Let's let the soles of the feet find each other. Knees fall open to the side. Take a moment, give yourself an inner thigh stretch. Now we're gonna put those last 2 pieces together, that roll up and that rolling like a ball. I'm gonna tease her up. So we're gonna have the band around the ball at the foot, legs extended long, and roll all the way down. Now for a nice modification to make this easier, you can always start with the legs in tabletop. That's gonna make it a little bit nicer. More of the challenge is legs long. So with our inhale, let's check the chest, exhale, everything lifts into a teaser. So you have a little bit of support from that band. Inhale there, exhale, lower. With control, we're not just falling down to the mat. Inhale, launch into the chest, exhale, lift, find our teaser. Inhale there, exhale, lower. 2 more, launch into the chest, exhale, lift. Big inhale there, beautiful, Lisa. Exhale, lower.
Yeah.
Last one, we're gonna lift and hold, launch into the chest, exhale, lift, hold. Open the arms, and open. And 4, 3, chest open, heart energy, forward, 2, 1, arms long, hold it. Inhale there, exhale down. Let go of that band, hug your knees into our chest. We're gonna mount the low back. So we should have felt abs work in there to help us roll up. Big inhale there. Exhale, roll up to seated. Let's finish up with a plank. Okay. Let's come onto our hands and knees. Before we plank, let's get some movement through the spine. Give ourselves a couple of cat-cows. Slight internal rotation of the fingers, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Let's exhale, bring the spine to the ceiling. Inhale, belly button to the mat. Exhale, spine to the ceiling. Inhale, belly button to the mat. 2 more. Find our angry cat. Find our happy cat. 1 more time. Angry cat. Happy cat. Then neutral spine. Maybe wag the tail like happy puppy. Let's curl the toes under. Strong through the shoulders. We're going to step back with 1 foot and then the other. Find our plank. We're just holding this, kind of checking in with our body again. Now that we're warmed up, how do we feel? Everything should feel strong and active. Slight tug of the pelvis, belly button scooping away from the t-shirt. Glutes active, quads active, hamstrings, calves, neck is long. Gaze forward. We're breathing. Big inhales, big exhales. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's set the knees down, open the knees a little wider than our hips. Stretch it back, find our child's pose. Okay, 1 more plank here. Toes curled under, knees under hips. Press 1 foot back, and then the other. Find that nice plank. Now we're gonna lift that right leg up behind and tap the mat. Think lifting through the glute. And 3, 2, 1, foot comes down, switch feet, and lift, keeping the hips stable, and 3, 2, 1, find our plank, hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, set the knees down, stretch it back, find that child's pose. Let's walk both hands to the right side of our mat. Stretch through the left side of the body. Let's walk our hands to the left side of the mat. Stretch through the right side of the body. Let's walk our hands back to center. Really stretch it back, reach those arms forward. And come back to that 4-point kneeling position. Curl the toes under, pike the hips to the ceiling. Go back into our up stretch or down dog for yoga people. Let's bend one knee and switch. And switch, really pressing the heel back to the mat. And one more time to each side. Back to center, soften the knees if we need to. Walk the hands back to the toes. Hang heavy at the bottom of the roll down. Take a big inhale. With our exhale, soften the knees, scoop the abs, roll it up. As the head comes up, fingertips come to the ceiling. We're going to grab the left wrist in the right hand, stretch up and over to the right. Big inhale to center, switch hands. Stretch up and over to the left, that lengthening through the side body. Big inhale to center, turn the palms away from each other, press the shoulders out and down. Inhale as the hands come to the hips, exhale, nod, chin to chest, roll it down one more time. And while we're down there, let's hold elbows in the opposite hands. Maybe sway side to side like a tree in the breeze. We'll come back to center. Maybe gently nod our head yes. Maybe gently shake our head no. Let the arms hang long. Big inhale as we soften the knees. Exhale, scoop the abs. Roll it up, restacking the spine one piece at a time. Heads last to come up. That does roll the shoulders back and down. Back and down one more time. We'll keep them there forever and ever and always. Let's hold one hand up. Give ourselves a high five for working hard today.